What up? Day 25. Made my way to Blagoevgrad, Bulgaria. About a 2-hour bus ride from Sofia, Bulgaria. And this morning, I got up, I took a walk around Sofia. And I mean, it's a beautiful city. So many different buildings and so many different types of architecture. Very interesting. And while I was walking, I was doing some leisurely thinking, some deep thinking. And I was really hung up on the idea of leisure versus luxury. And this is something that a lot of people are confronted with. And not in every case, but in most cases, they work inversely. Meaning, as you gain more luxury, you lose leisure. And of course, as you gain more leisure, you lose luxury. And having been on both sides of the coin, something that I've realized is that I prioritize leisure over luxury. Now, don't get leisure confused with like sitting on the couch and doing nothing. Nah, leisure is autonomy over your time and being able to control what you do, when you do it. And normally that's at the expense of luxury. And you can see in most cases, people who work, give up their time, but then they get paid. And with that money, they can afford more luxury. But what I've realized is luxury comes at the ultimate price. And it's time. It's how do you value a second or a minute versus $1 or $100. And it's a strange thing, and it's a hard thing to really grasp. But what I've realized is time is priceless, and especially when you have control over your own time. And even if that's at the expense of, a nice car, a nice house, eating better food, But that's not to say I don't value luxury. Of course I value luxury. And if I had money, I would drive Lamborghinis and buy houses all over the place and, spend it on jewelry and cool stuff. But I don't. And I'm okay with that because what I do have is my time. And that's something that I'm not willing to give up. About to go check out Blagoevgrad.